Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on WYO Today Media. It is the consolation bracket from the 4A state championships here in Gillette. We are at Thunder Basin High School, home of the Bolts. Facing Thunder Basin will be the Riverton Wolverines today in the consolation bracket. Of course, Thunder Basin yesterday losing to on-paper favorite to win the whole thing, the Jackson Bronx. Riverton falling 4-0 to the Cheyenne Central Indians. So as far as the state tournament as a whole goes, this is win or go home. It is an elimination game. And I just got to say, for those of you who've never been up to Thunder Basin High School, it is one of the nicest facilities in the state, if not the nicest. And as far as for what we do, it's the best press box in the state, and I'm throwing college in there with it. It's incredible. It's not every day you have an elevator at a high school as far as for the press box and double tier. So we had to get set up kind of late a little bit. We're about 1:40 from kickoff, so we're going to go right into the Ranger keys of the game. And it's real simple. If you remember from last week, for both the Lady Wolverines and the Wolverines in their matchups last Saturday, it was all about who could forget the game yesterday. Thunder Basin as the host, you come in having dreams no matter what the on paper says, and you get smacked around by a team like Jackson Bronx. You got to put that out of your head. For Riverton, just as tough, if not a tougher test. You've got to get past 2 own goals and get past that. The Bolts will be in their blue and white, and Riverton will be in their kind of Atlanta United 5 stripes look. We pulled up at the same time as they did. So it will be a fun game, I anticipate, and a great matchup here. And whoever wins this will go on to play at 11 a.m., I do believe, tomorrow. Let's just verify that. Winner of this will play tomorrow at 11 a.m. If you're coming over, a parent or whatnot, if they do win, it will be at Sports Complex 2, which is over towards the other high school here. It's over towards Campbell County, and it looks, as you're looking out from their stadium, it's kind of across the interstate. Has a bunch of lights. You can't miss it. Can't really see it from here. Now I see it looking over there, just way off in the distance. A reminder that the Riverton Lady Wolverines will be facing the Jackson Lady Bronx for the 4th time this season in the state semifinal. Riverton 2-1, hoping to make it 3-1 and not allow Jackson to even it up. They will be playing in the state semifinals today at 2 o'clock. That will not be a part of this broadcast, this one broadcast here, because that is at Campbell County. So we've got about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes or so in between. So we'll be jetted off to, actually it'll be a little less than an hour and a half because we're starting a little bit late here. So say about an hour starting at 2. So we'll quickly break down here. We'll have an abbreviated Click It or Ticket post-game show just so we can get over there. They don't have as much room and get set up to bring you the state semifinal. Of course, if the Lady Wolverines win that game, they will play at 4 p.m. on Saturday, state championship on the line. If they were to lose that game today, the girls will play at, I'm pulling it up here, they will play at Campbell County at 1. So that will be what it is. And when we return, it'll be time for the Sutherland's starting lineups here on WYO Today.
Up to you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
And welcome back to Wild Today and the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It's time for the Sutherland starting lineups. First, for the the 4 seed, the host Thunder Basin Bolts. In goal, it'll be Spencer Clayball. Joining him will be Jackson Moore. Number 4. Number 5, David Nunez. Number 7, Irvin Cabrera. Number 8, Garrett Moore. Number 10, Diego Baeze. Number 11, Augustin Membrano. Number 21, Andrew Howell. Number 24, David Hansen. Number 26, Andrew Scott. And number 37, Jorge Rivera. For your Riverton Wolverines, in goal, as always, will be number 55, Ryan Cox. He'll be joined by number 4, Braden Terry. Number 6, Peyton Larson. Number 7, Landon Withrow. Number 10, Hunter Saltzgaver. Number 12, Colby Brink. Number 14, Kyler Heil. Number 15, no, not number 15, number 16, Chris Milken. Number 17, Jackson Larson. Number 31, Camden Heil. And number 32, Trenton Weber. Of course, once again, we want to say our hearts and prayers and our thoughts go out to the Roden family. Gilby, of course, we haven't gotten an update, so we're not going to speculate. We do know as of yesterday, we got informed by a couple of parents who let us know they're wearing his number. He was in a motorcycle accident the other day and was in very serious or critical condition. So we wish him all the best. Good kid. And we hope that we hope he's fine right now and he's being able to listen to the game here. And we wish him nothing but the best and hopefully a speedy recovery. And like I said, we don't know much, so we haven't gotten any updates, but we did want to throw that out there. When we return, it'll be time for kickoff between Thunder Basin and Riverton here on WYO Today.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
It's game time on WYO Today. Riverton and Thunder Basin. Welcome back to WYO Today's coverage of the 4A State Championship. And there is the whistle. Riverton going left to right on your radio dial. We'll start with a kickoff, trying to get it to Peyton Larson on a run out on the near side. And it's going to roll out of bounds in the attacking third of Thunder Basin. Thrown by the Bolts, intercepted. Saltzgaver with it, cannot keep it, stolen away, and sent back, but sent right back by Braden Terry. He'll go out of bounds, throw in on the near side right in front of the Riverton bench. I almost called them Atlanta because they're dressed just like Atlanta United. Long throw goes past everybody. Landon Withrow has no choice but to send it out of bounds here. And Thunder Basin with the throw. Looking to go center. They do. Headed back out a bit by, looks like Christopher Milken. Milken playing back line. Not a usual spot for him. Looks like Coach is trying a couple different lineup changes here today. Stolen away by Withrow, sent forward, stolen back, and then back again. by Weber. Weber to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver in the middle. Gets through one and then is tripped. It will be a free kick. And I'll tell you, it's kind of like one of those things in football where pass interference was needed and not a bad decision. The trip there wasn't a bad decision because Hunter had nothing but green in front of him. He is behind everybody if he got through and onside. And it would be him and the keeper. And I'm going to bet on Hunter. Hunter with a cross there off the free kick. Intercepted. Goes rolling all the way back to Terry. Terry to Peyton Larson. Larson to Weber. Weber in the center. He's surrounded by 3. Gets it back to Peyton. Peyton sends it forward at the 10. Colby Brink kind of giving a run on it. Is going to be beat out to it. It's going to bounce out to Terry. Terry with a header that goes to kind of no man's land. Tracked down by Weber. Weber to Larson. Larson through to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver in the box. Turns. Score! Hunter Saltzgaver. And just like that, the Riverton Wolverines, a mere minute and 50 seconds into this broadcast in this game, has given Riverton the lead 1-0. Beautiful passing sets him up, and he's able to bury it in the far side. I thought he maybe had gotten too bad of an angle on it, but that teaches me to doubt Mr. Saltzgaver there. So 38-10 left in the first. Riverton up 1-0 already. And if you can get to, this is one of those, got to forget yesterday, and you can very easily get sent backwards into despair. If Riverton could get another one, you could be looking at an early exit of the fans, so to speak. Good crowd here for the Bolts, even though it's early in the day. I do believe Thunder Basin is out of school now. I know Campbell County's last day was yesterday. I'm assuming, since they're both, they're 2 miles apart roughly, 3 miles apart, that they're out of school as well. So good crowd here. I'm glad it's not a school day because otherwise you wouldn't have as many students here. Thunder Basin trying to work down the far sideline. Next 5 minutes for Riverton could be very important as far as you would anticipate that Thunder Basin is going to try and throw the kitchen sink at them right now. And you want to get past that initial aggression and that initial counterattack and get it to where they can start being like, we're already down. Cross into the box, cleared out nicely by Braden Terry. Sent back in by Thunder Basin, but it's intercepted by Larson. Larson to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver loses control of it. Thunder Basin trying to work down the far side. Cut off, stolen by Riverton. Larson the other one, Jackson, trying to go down the sideline. Slide tackles to try and keep it inbounds. Cannot. It'll be a throw-in for the Bolts. Throwing goes towards midfield on the far side. That's the side they've decided they're going to work on. Camden Hiles going to get to it and seal off the Bolts. And it'll be a throw-in for the Five Stripes of Riverton. Throw in. Stolen away by Milken. Milken trying to get it forward. It's going to go off of a Bolt and out of bounds right around midfield here. Again, Hunter Saltzgaver scoring the first one in the first minute and 50 seconds of the match. Stolen away on the throw-in by the Bolts. They'll look to center it up towards midfield. Now coming down the middle, and Landon Withrow is going to send it forward, looking to get to Saltzgaver. Does get to Saltzgaver. He turns one. He beats another. Now he slows up. He's looking for a pass, it looks like, and now here he's going to go with a long one. He's looking for Colby Brink. It did not get there. And a clearance affected greatly by the wind is going to go forward, then backwards, and then out of bounds off Riverton. Looked like he was going to bounce out of bounds. That was interesting. Tells you what the wind's like down at field level. Is the ball went about 10 yards forward and then blew back 12 yards before it landed. So it was 2 yards behind the Bolt who was trying to clear it. Basin at midfield. Loses control of it. And a cross by Heil, that being Kyler Heil, to Colby Brink. Brink loses control of it, but Terry will get ahead on it. The Bolts get a hold of it. Peyton Larson trying to steal it away. Does. Peyton Larson loses one. Tries to get it to Weber. Does. Weber trying to go through for Saltzgaver. Can't get it to him. Terry there on the spot to keep it from being a pass. Intercepted it. Gets it over to Larson. Larson back to Terry. At midfield on the near side, going to Colby Brink around the 30. Now pops up for Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver with it around the 20. He's triple teamed. Gets a Ball towards the end line for Brink. Brink across, and it goes right to the keeper, and he'll eat it up easily. That's going to be something to watch as the wind is blowing at field level much more than it is up here, and it is blowing right now towards the keeper for Thunder Basin. So any cross, you kind of take advantage of sending it a little further out than you thought. Long ball by Terry turns into just a clearance. I think he was trying to get Saltzgaver on a run, but Saltzgaver was turned around trying to locate the ball. It'll be a goal kick as it goes over the inline. Or no, it won't be. It was actually saved from going out of bounds by the keeper. He'll just pick it up now. Punt is going to land with Basin, but stolen by Brink. And out of bounds off of the Bolts. Throw-in will be taken by Larson. Larson throws it in. It's intercepted momentarily. Weber had a shot at it, but now Colby Brink gets hold of it. A little bit of chaos there. Deflected on a pass for Saltzgaver, but Brink with it, looking for the cross. And the goalie has to dive out to stop it as you had both Kyler Heil and Peyton Larson coming on the back end. One of those was going to try and put it in. Good stop by the keeper. Punts it out towards midfield, taken by the Bolts, and he's going to get behind everybody momentarily, but Taylor able to get a boot on it, or Terry, able to get a boot on it, sends it out of bounds, thrown by Thunder Basin. They could have called that, actually, because he was running while he threw it. He didn't plant his feet. He didn't even drag a foot, and there is a whistle. They may have actually called that. They did, no, they didn't. It went over the end line. They're going to say, it looked like he kept it in. No. It is a free kick. The ball boy throwing it the wrong person. So they did call him as he didn't drag his feet. He was just flat out in dead sprint when he threw it. So one of his feet was up. And hence the throw in, or the free kick for Riverton. The free kick, though, intercepted immediately by the Bolts on the near side. Looking to now work towards center. Let's see if they come back inside. They try to, but Terry able to get a foot on it. Then Larson. But it goes right back to the Bolts. Bolts trying to push forward. Ball's going to threaten to go out of bounds, and it does. Throw in for Thunder Basin. Thunder Basin with the throw and sent out of bounds by Landon Withrow. Throw in by the Bolts. They'll look to come across. Now they'll come back near side. Working that near side. Headed towards the box. Terry tries to get in front of it. Got a little too fancy there. Just trying to stick one foot in so he can get control. Landon Withrow, a little more experience, came in, gets rid of it, gets out to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver's got some guys forward, namely Colby Brink, Kyler Heil, and Peyton Larson. Saltzgaver at midfield. He loses the first one. Looking for Colby Brink, and it's going to be sent out of bounds at the 25 by the Thunder Basin Bolts. Thrown will be taken by Peyton Larson. Again, a minute 50 into this matchup. If you're just tuning in, Hunter Saltzgaver buried a shot early on, and that's where we are at 1-0. Saltzgaver trying to go towards the corner off the throw, loses control of it, and it's cleared out. Terry able to get ahead on it, gets it to Larson. Larson lets it go over his head, loses it. Colby Brink tries to get it back, can't, goes all the way back to Terry at midfield. He'll send it out forward and out of bounds with under 31 minutes left here in the first half. Throw in here. Terry's going to step in front of it and heads it out of bounds towards midfield. Thunder Basin long throw. Terry's going to have to backtrack to it, and he'll send it out of bounds again. Looking to throw in the attacking third here. The Bolts send it towards the box, headed out of bounds by Landon Withrow. So now fully inside, and nope, they're going to say an illegal throw again, it looks like. No, they're going to say out of bounds, but it went off with, okay, I'm confused. Something happened as they reverse it. Throw into Saltzgaver, gives it to Brink. Brink just didn't have enough room there to do what he was trying to do, trying to get by there. And if he got by the one, he'd be set. Stolen by Riverton. Right back, though. Kyler Heil looking for Saltzgaver. He stumbles on the artificial turf, and Thunder Basin sends it towards the box. Terry tries to kind of pseudo bicycle kick it over his head and out of bounds. Does not go out of bounds, and here they come. And now that's better. Terry ran over, instead of trying to get fancy, just came in full force, kicked it out of bounds all the way across the track. Tell you, the evolution of Braden Terry has been incredible watching this season. And yet again, an illegal throw by Thunder Basin. It'll be a free kick for Riverton. That's the second one. How hard? Guys, just slow down. They're running up like there's 10 minutes left and they're down by 2, and they keep just full sprint trying to throw it, not dragging a foot or anything, and they're getting called for it every time. Terry with the free kick. Bounces around between Riverton and Thunder Basin, taken by Thunder Basin, but back by Larson. Larson to Brink. Brink's trying to send it forward for Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver had it for a second, but it gets deflected by Thunder Basin. Basin trying to work the near side, but coming back for it is Peyton Larson to Terry. Terry to Brink. Brink trying to send it towards the middle after saving it from going out of bounds. It's going to be sent to Camden Heil. He misses it. Chris Milken gets a hold of it. Chris Milken with the pass to Jackson Larson, and Larson cannot control it. It will roll out of bounds on the far side. Thrown by the Bolts, taken up around the floor, and we've got a flag up, and they are going to say a foul against Riverton. I'm a bit surprised they didn't let him play the advantage there, as they had a run on sides that the pass was through, and then they whistled it. So, but advantage on that for Riverton to some extent. Thunder Basin will take the free kick here on the far side, right on the wider white part of the sideline, the coach's area for football at the 39. Sent towards the box. Hits one Thunder Basin player, and then Terry sends it back to the bounces at the 30, now the 20. And taken by Thunder Basin. Maybe she'll let go of the goalie. Brink looking for Saltzgaver on a cross. Just a little too far out in front of him. Thunder Basin has no choice but to send it out of bounds for a throw. Coming in now for Riverton, for Colby Brink, will be Blake Gantenbein. And coming in, Kyler Heil just came out, and it looks like it's going to be Austin. Yeah, it's Austin Romero coming in for Kyler. Throwing is to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver trying to make one move. He's surrounded only by 2 this time. So trying to get through the double team. They're not letting him so far. And he goes backwards. He does a pullback, and it winds up being pulled out of bounds. Throw in for the Bolts as we approach we go under 27 minutes to play in the half. They're going to say actually that pullback was last touched by Thunder Basin. Throwing to Larson. Larson to Weber. Weber to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver on the near side. Here's a cross. And right up in the bounce into the arms. He did take into account the wind where he put it. Just the goalkeeper saw it and was like, nope. Ran out, grabbed it, and we'll look to punt it here. Lands at Landon Withrow and a Thunder Basin player's feet. They fight over it. Thunder Basin comes away with it going near far side. Moving forward, harassed by Camden Heil and stolen away. Camden Heil with a pass. Gets it to Saltzgaver, but in trying to go for the pass, he had no one with him. And this one tried to beat a long pass to the near side. Attempted deflection by Terry, and in the box now is Thunder Basin going baseline, going towards the end line, and for the cross, they're unable to keep it from veering over that end line. Goal kick for the Riverton Wolverines. A reminder this afternoon that not only is Riverton playing Riverton Lady Wolverines in the semifinals, but later this afternoon you will also have on our YouTube channel Austin Beck-Doss bringing you Lander Valley Lady Tigers and Tigers. Both of them headed to the semifinals today. So Fremont County would chance to get 3 teams potentially in a state championship game. Out of bounds at midfield, Larson throws into Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver fakes the pass to Larson, then comes center. Goes all the way back to Milken. Milken at the 45, trying to get to Jackson Larson, and this one just too far out in front of him will go out of bounds. Milken playing pretty good so far. The pass is out of the back end. Of course, we haven't seen Milken play backline fullback in forever and a day. So, but the one thing that they do get out of the back line is goes out of bounds off Thunder Basin with Milken is supreme ball control. I mean, he's a tough kid. He doesn't go down easy. He's small. That's why his toughness is so needed and so impressive. But he also has very good ball control. He's not going to swing at a ball if he knows it. He's got high soccer IQ as well. I guess that's the best way to say it. He's going to settle the ball and then clear it. It's not going to come off a weird spin if he's got time to settle it. He plays a lot like Jackson Larson does on the back end. They've put Jackson into the midfield. Actually, he's all the way up, really playing a striker-type position. And they try and get it to him, and the ball goes out of bounds. Thunder Basin throw-in. They throw it about 15 yards forward, goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Riverton throw. Throw into Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver trying to put it out for Jackson Larson, and it's there. He's got no one to cross it to, unfortunately. And as he slows up trying to let someone get in, it's going to be stolen away, cleared momentarily. Milken trying to get in the way. Milken loses it as well. Something working for the Bolts here, and Camden Heil wisely just runs over, puts a foot on it, and sends it all the way to the away stands, which are only being used by 3 people today. Throw-in's going to go immediately, basically sent back out of bounds by Thunder Basin, and there'll be a throw-in for Riverton. Throw-in taken by Saltzgaver, coming down the far side, slows up to get control. Now coming center, trying to get it in to Blake Gantenbein. Not there. It's intercepted sent forward, but taken by Peyton Larson. Larson will go all the way back to Withrow. Withrow takes a whack at it, sends it up with some backspin. It's in the box, headed towards goal. Goalkeeper came out and just off target. Good play there by Jackson Larson. Just could not get the headed angle right, but beat the keeper out for it. Unfortunately for Riverton, goes over the end line. It will be a goal kick. But another opportunity for Riverton. Only one real shot on goal. The other 2 that the keeper played were crosses. And that, of course, was Hunter Saltzgaver's goal at the minute 50 mark, roughly. Riverton definitely having more control, and the swagger that I talked about yesterday seemingly is back, and that's good coaching, and that's good senior leadership, and, well, upperclassmen leadership, and good on the young guys for able to do that, because after a game with 2 own goals, which really kind of set the pace, they have come back with a vengeance, and that swagger we saw against Rock Springs in the regional is back. And Riverton has dominated time of possession so far, something they're not known for even in their wins, really. It's just absolutely dominating. And we're going to have potentially for a card here as they were trying to get to Hunter, and Hunter shoved down from behind. Now, the official going to keep the card in his breast pocket. I appreciate that. He does have a chat with the Thunder Basin Bolt who was in violation. It will set up Hunter Saltzgaver with a free kick from the very far soccer hash right on the football sideline from the 8-yard line. I anticipate he will go for goal here. It's not the easiest of angles and got to take into account the wind. Saltzgaver gets the whistle, comes forward, sends it right into the wall. Taken away by Thunder Basin. They're going to look for a counter here. They send it out towards the sideline on the far side, kept in possession and now centered. But Landon Withrow will come and say enough is enough. He'll send it out of bounds towards the attacking third for the Bolts. As we approach the midway point of the first half, Riverton up 1-0. Of course, Riverton number 3 seed, Thunder Basin, one of the hosts, a number 4. We did see in girls action before this game that Campbell County has been eliminated by Laramie in the consolation bracket. So Laramie will play tomorrow in the consolation championship, if you will, consolation trophy game. On the far sideline now will be a throw-in after trading throws for Riverton. Throw into Saltzgaver towards the end line. trying to curve from the corner, gets double teamed, unable to get it out, but Romero gets hold of it. Saltzgaver looking across, it's deflected, and Thunder Basin will now clear it out towards midfield, where Camden Heil sends it out of bounds.
For the Bolts, number 16, Colin Sanders.
Substitutions for Thunder Basin going on.
For the Wolverines, number 12, Colton Brink. Number 14, Kyler Heil.
Kyler Heil coming back in as they've traded possessions. We're going to have a throw in here. The ball is sitting where it's going to be thrown. I'm not sure who's going to throw it because no one's near it. Jackson Larson came out for Kyler. And, okay, finally they get it discussed right. Austin Romero walks over. Stolen away and sent forward by Thunder Basin. They're going to get past midfield before it's sent out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in here for the Bolts. Actually, no, they're going to reverse it. He was getting ready to throw it. They're going to signal it's a free kick. So foul of some sort on Riverton. Sent into the box, bounces once, and Ryan Cox, beautiful IQ move there, hugged basically the far post, made sure it was to his left. If you remember that he's facing left to right on your radio dial. So it would go over for a goal kick instead of getting involved in what could be chaos by trying to grab it and a lot of players around. Braden Terry will take this goal kick. Braden Terry, one of the things we've seen on long kicks, that one being an exception, oddly, to what I was about to say, is very accurate. This one went right to Thunder Basin, and the Bolts able to get it moving forward. Milken just sends it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bolts, and they'll head it into the box. Landon Withrow will deflect it, and it'll go over the inline, and we will have our first corner kick and really the first set piece in any kind of dangerous area for the Bolts. This should be their. This is no matter what happens here, if they kick it straight out of bounds, this is their best opportunity of the day to try and get it evened up on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Trying to see who's going to take this. Looks like it's going to be Joshua Carreno Mendoza. Puts it up high, and it goes towards the edge of the box and then sent out by Kyler. And in the process of it going off of him, it jumped up and went off the hands of Howell for Thunder Basin. Ryan Cox will take the free kick just outside the box here. Here they're just really looking for distance. Kind of low. And it misses Trenton Weber and taken away, but due to Saltzgaver's pressure, had to be sent back. Gantbon trying to get to it, does so, but he's going to be whistled for a foul as he shoved a guy to the ground. As we're now under 16 minutes to play. Free kick from midfield by Rivera. And somehow it gets past two defenders, and it's going to have to be sent over the end line. Terry and Kyler Heil, just youthfulness. Again, tried to just stick one foot up out in front of it instead of getting square, and that caused some potential problems where Terry just had to send it over the end line. Peyton Larson coming in now, coming back in. He's coming for Trenton Weber. Chris Milken thought it was him. Milken hasn't come off, and he plays a lot. He just doesn't play this much in about he's played 25 minutes, and the corner kick this time on the near side is going to be sent right into the netting for the goal on the side. So it'll be another goal kick And the wind, it's kind of weird. The wind's blowing, it's also blowing down. It's keeping some balls down. This time, very short goal kick right to Terry, and Terry's going to try and send it, and it's intercepted by Basin. Terry comes in with a tackle, gets it away, but it only delays the Bolts' attack. Turn, looking for a shot, and beautifully done by Landon Withrow to poke it away at the last second. Saltzgaver steals it, gets it to Gantenbein. Gantenbein trying to get through to Colby Brink. Can't get it to him, but Saltzgaver with his speed will make it up. Gets to it. He's at the 50. Now the 4. I sound like I'm calling him as a running back. That's Cody Beers' job. 35, trying to get through at the 30. Muscles his way through 2 defenders. Now out to Romero. Romero working the far sideline and just can't get there in time before it rolls out of bounds. Throw in for the Bolts. Throwing out towards Cabrera. Comes towards the center now, looking to go far side, but it's intercepted by Christopher Milken. Milken trying to go through. He gets through one. He gets through a second. Now over to Saltzgaver, trying to set it out for Colby Brink, and Colby Brink was running in the wrong direction momentum-wise. Saltzgaver going over and talking to him because it wasn't sudden, and a huge error, though, by the Bolts. I was going to get to is they touched it and could not control it, and it went over the inline, so it goes over for a corner kick. That, quite honestly, should not have happened, and if Riverton scores here, Thunder Basin has absolutely no one to blame but themselves. Saltzgaver will take this corner from the near side, puts it up in the air, takes into account the wind. The header missed at first. Larson, and it bounces up into his elbow after it went off Kyler Heil's foot. It will be a free kick from just the edge of the box by Thunder Basin. Sent well downfield, now headed back. Gantenbein going to try and run for it. They both overrun it. Gantenbein, first one to turn, tries to get it through, can't get it through, goes off the rep. This is where I just wish they would let the referees in play. Let it just go, because now they'll do the just silliest thing I ever see, which is the little drop for Thunder Basin, when Thunder Basin maintained control anyway. So they drop it, and then it's immediately taken away on the first pass by Riverton, now fighting for it. Kyler Heil gets through, and Kyler, okay, now we're getting a little touchy with the foul calls. Two guys really fighting hard for it, both a little bit of hand play, and they call it on Kyler Heil. So it will be a free kick from about the 47 if they don't back him up, by Rivera of Thunder Basin. Thunder Basin has it stolen away by Colby Brink. Brink to Saltzgaver, up to Romero. Romero trying to put it out for Saltzgaver, and Thunder Basin is going to have to send it to the side. Punt sent forward. Romero is going to get a hold of it. And now they've got something working as Thunder Basin. If he can beat the one player, and Camden Heil says, you can't beat me. And we'll send it out of bounds. Good job there. It'll be a throw deep in the attacking third. Substitutions coming on. Trenton Weber and let's see here. We got Trenton Weber. And trying to see the other name or other number. That's Jackson Larson. They will come in for Blake Gantenbein and Kyler Heil. Throw in here by Thunder Basin, short one, trying to work that near side. Back out now, probably going to look for a cross, guarded pretty well or marked pretty well. Into the box and shot, and right to Ryan Cox. We do have potentially an injured Thunder Basin. He's trying to run it off, but between every one stride, there is a hop. Cox will unleash it. Punt takes advantage of the wind there and goes all the way to the 30, and it's going to be sent back, but Trent Weber gets at the 50. Weber to Romero, working near side to Saltzgaver in the middle. Saltzgaver at the 20, crosses over to Peyton Larson. Larson trying to get through. is being double teamed, and finally the triple team comes, takes it away. It'll go off of Christopher Milken. He keeps it in bounds, but right to Thunder Basin. Saltzgaver jumps in there, steals it away, trying to set it out for Larson. Jackson Larson in the box, looking to cross it, and just nobody there. He does come back and get it. Larson, Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver turns, doesn't get much on it. Little worm burner with no real pace as he was triple teamed, and the goalie will have no problem. That being Landon Hughes. No, not Landon Hughes. He plays for us. Wrong roster. Punt goes to Weber. Weber trying to get to Colby Brink off the foot of Thunder Basin. It slowly rolls and does go out of bounds for a throw-in as we are now under 10 minutes. Here in the first half, Riverton up 1-0. Throw into Brink. Brink sending it towards the center and sent right back towards him. Right there, and this time, but with a little more strength to it and not a lot of thought to finesse, it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton. Terry has moved up. They've moved up to only 3 people back. Throw into Saltzgaver. Weber trying to get a hold of it. Makes the Bolts send it out of bounds right at the corner. It'll be Romero with this throw. Romero the throw, looking to go in the box. Wynn grabs it big time. And Thunder Basin comes away with it, but Terry going back to try and take it away, does so. Terry to Milken over at the 40 on the far side. Milken trying to get past, does so. That kid's tough. Gets through a double team, tries to send out for Larson. Just too much pace on it. That's been the only little thing that you'd want him to improve playing the back line is just a little bit of finesse on the passing. But again, he doesn't play back line very often. Stolen away around the 10, sent forward. Stepped in front of by Romero to Brink. Brink trying to get past, and it's angled towards out of bounds, and it will roll out of bounds. Throw in for the Wolverines. Romero will take this one. Going down towards the corner. Rivera gets in the way of Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver and Romero fighting for it. And are they really going to call Saltzgaver for that? And he looks incredulously at the guy on the side. No, then he makes a point. The side guy goes, no, not you, Rivera. So it'll be a free kick for Saltzgaver. He goes backwards to Terry. Back to Saltzgaver, and we have a whistle. I don't think they were ready for it. Okay, now they are. Let's see what Hunter's going to do. Hunter sending it towards the mouth of the goal. Up, header no good. Larson with it and pops up. Couldn't get much in it. It was like trying to kick a ball in the rave. About 19 people all kind of scrunched up together, and the goalie is the beneficiary. He punts it, overplayed a bit by Terry and Romero, but sent back and now sent forward again by the Bolts. Terry trying to give chase. Withrow and Heil trying to get back. They don't get back. Shot is sent wide right. Ryan Cox took the angle, but the Bolts had him out of box, or not out of box, off his line, and he sends it wide right. It will be a goal kick. Best opportunity of the day for Thunder Basin, who's trying to find the equalizer on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard here on WYO Today. Goal kick is short out to Milken. Milken to Jackson Larson. Larson bicycle kicks it over him, gets headed by Thunder Basin out of bounds at the 40 on the Thunder Basin side of the field as we approach 6 minutes to play here in the half. Throw in. Long. No one there, though. Giving chase is Trent Weber and just not going to be able to get to it. He'll go over the inline for a goal kick. Goal kick sent forward, intercepted by Jackson Larson, then taken away and taken right back by Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver gets it back over to Jackson Larson on the far side wing, if you will, and the second touch was just a little bit too hard. Goes over the inline, will be a goal kick. Goal kick comes out of midfield. Weber gets ahead on it, but Bolts get it, and now they're going to send something near side, and the wind just grabbed that one, slowed it up a bit because they're kicking into the wind, and then sent it to the near side and out of bounds because they had a player running on the near side that would have been able to possibly get a shot on goal for him and look for that equalizer. Thrown by Riverton, taken away by the Bolts. Bolts get through. Foul going to be called on Trent Weber. It'll be a free kick at about the 37-yard line as we approach 4.5 minutes to go here in the half. Kick sent into the box. Going up with header, and it goes off of Landon Withrow. I do believe that might have been, Landon Withrow, and goes to Ryan Cox. Ryan Cox rolls out for Milken. Milken trying to work down the sideline and dribbles it out of bounds as he was being angled by a striker or midfielder for Thunder Basin. Thrown by the Bolts into the attacking third on the far side, looking to come towards the middle. It seems now going back, now coming towards the middle. Camden High able to get a boot on it, sends it out of the third, but just barely. Bolts now working towards the center, intercepted, and Saltzgaver has it. And Saltzgaver's got some room to run. Saltzgaver to Brink. Put back out for Saltzgaver, just a little too much on it, and the defense gets a hold of it. But that wind, Jackson Larson heads it forward, and it goes past the defender. Of course, Saltzgaver's coming over to play the ball. Wind kind of messed with it, and it took a bounce. And if Saltzgaver had had just a crystal ball to go, I'm going to run forward here for no real reason to do it, he would have had it all alone. Now stolen off the punt by the keeper. Brink towards the inline, and just, again, a little too much on it. On his dribble, sends it over the inline, so no cross available as we're now under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. We've been scoreless since Hunter Saltzgaver put it in with a minute and 50 seconds into this match. Riverton's had a couple of opportunities, really only one real opportunity for Thunder Basin. They'll trade possession here, and eventually it will go off of Thunder Basin and out of bounds for a throw by the Wolverines. And an official looks like he's going to go have a chat with a player. And I think it's the player who earlier was having an issue with his ankle. He's limping a little bit. Official went over, just checked with him. And we had a stop clock that we didn't see, so we'll go ahead and do that now. We'll stop it for a moment. Long pass to the injured or hurting midfielder for Thunder Basin. He told them he was fine, so he is back on the field. Or he never left the field. Throw in towards the end line, but taken away by Romero. I think that's Romero. I don't see a cast, and it's not Terry. Romero sends it forward, but sent right back into the box. Milken heads it, trying to keep it from going over the end line. It's not going to go over, so Thunder Basin has to play it. They play it out. Now here's a cross, and Landon Withrow heads it over the end line. A little bit dangerous as that header did wind up going right towards Ryan Cox, just a little bit high. And that right there is one of the reasons I generally don't like pointless headers. I'd rather you take it off the chest or whatnot. And Landon Withrow had time. He didn't know he had time, but... Here's the corner kick towards the goal, headed up, and it's going to go wide left. And it will be a goal kick as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the half. Riverton playing with some swag that we didn't see really until late in the season. And in the first game of regionals, didn't really see it in the second game. Of course, that was against a perennial favorite. And then saw it big time against Rock Springs. Saw it yesterday for about 10 minutes or so till the own goal that just zaps you, even though, you're not meaning to do it. You're trying to defend it and keep out of the mouth of the box, and then the second one took it away. But credit to this team, this coaching staff, whatnot, for coming out, and today they are playing with that swag as if they won 10-0 yesterday. Riverton now with it, gets it to Romero at the 40. We've got 23 seconds left to Saltzgaber. If they got a late one, that'd be awesome. Long pass from Saltzgaber, leading pass for Jackson Larson. Just too far out there. Keeper will pick it up. So that should probably do it unless Basin gets something going here. And nope, it's going to be taken by Peyton Larson, sent right back with 5 seconds left. And that will do it for the half. So at the end of one, your Riverton Wolverines lead the Thunder Basin Bolts here in the consolation bracket 1-0. When we return, it will be time for the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on WYO Today.
Just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back. We did not realize we were going to have to travel so far to, let's just say, use the facilities. Involved in elevator trip, not used to that. So really the only thing for halftime is Riverton's came out and played very well. We want to thank the United States Marine Corps. Riverton scoring a minute and 50 seconds into it on a great move by Hunter and great shot by Hunter Saltzgaver. And we're ready for the second half here. Riverton, if they win, will play tomorrow at 11. And as soon as we get the clock started here, we'll tell you who they'll play or potentially play. They switch sides, so now Riverton, especially for long goal kicks and punts and long passes, is now going to be going into the win as they switch, and Riverton now going right to left on your radio dial, and we are underway in the second half. The winner of this will face, let's get back to that bracket, as a long pass from Thunder Basin goes out of bounds. The loser, of course, is eliminated. The winner will face, I'm betting Rock Springs, but the winner of Rock Springs versus Campbell County, that will be at Sports Complex Field number 2 at 11 a.m. tomorrow. But still a lot of work to do and only the slimmest of margins as Riverton leads 1-0 on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. It's going to be a free kick here from the 40 after a foul by Thunder Basin. And this is where the Terry to Weber magic happened last week at regionals, and Terry just hits his head, not happy. I think he's thinking he might have misstruck it, but I think the wind also played a role in it. He was trying to put it in that exact spot, and it just went wide left over the inline. Goal kick to be happening. And does occur, sent back by Withrow to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver trying to send it out to Colby Brink. Colby Brink's got speed because he makes up about 6 yards. Defender does take it momentarily. They're playing in the corner, and it's going to be sent upfield and out of bounds. Not sure where it rolled out because the soccer sideline's very hard to see, especially on the far sideline. Throw in goes to Saltzgaver in the attacking third. Looks for a cross. There it is to Brink, and it's sent down. Coming on is Milken. Milken the shot! Oh! Misses just wide right. Had the keeper beat from 35 yards. Milken shows that powerful legs come in small packages. Just a great attempt, just missing wide. And Milken saw it coming, and credit him for slowing down a bit, not going too high, just barely missed it. Went exactly where he was trying to get it to, just a little bit too far. And here comes a counter by Thunder Basin. Landon Withrow will catch up to it, send it out of bounds. Thunder Basin now in the attacking third of Riverton here. And we're just over 2 minutes, right at 2.5 minutes into the second half. Stolen away, sent forward by Saltzgaver. So Jackson Larson trying to give a run, and the pass was just too far out in front of him. And Rivera will get to it first, sending it out of bounds at about the 30. And here comes Christopher Milken. He will take the throw. Milken, throw in, looking for one of the Larsons. Looking for Jackson, actually, and it's stolen away. And now Thunder Basin's got something working on the near side. He's all alone. Milken trying to catch up. Does so. And Milken with the steal and sends it forward just out of the attacking third, but sent right back in. Basin looking to go towards the middle. Does so. Shot and right to Ryan Cox. Fumbled with a little bit, but did not give up the rebound. He'll secure it, and he'll look to punt it away as we're now 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the second half. Headed right back towards Cox. Giving chase is Heil. Heil's going to let it roll and roll and roll, and then it'll go over the inline. It will be a goal kick. A reminder that with the Click It or Ticket post-game show, we're going to be kind of quick with it, or maybe even non-existence if we have some stoppages here, as we do have to move fields. We'll kill this broadcast off, we'll finish it, and then we'll move down across town here in Gillette to Campbell County High School for the semifinal between the Jackson Lady Broncs and the Riverton Lady Wolverines. Kickoff expected at 2 o'clock if they're running on time. And if they're not, we should get there and have an idea who, if Riverton wins, who they will play. Of course, betting Rock Springs, but not 100% sure. playing for possession and now sent forward by Larson. Giving chases. Kyler Heil gets sent back, but Jackson Larson gets it. Larson looking to give it to Saltzgaver. He tries to get over to the far side to Colby Brink. Intercepted, sent forward, but taken away by Riverton. Now Peyton Larson, midfield, far side, putting out for Colby Brink. Sent it too far inside, though. And Thunder Basin easily gets to it first. Clears out with a pass towards midfield. Trying to work their way down. Now they've gotten free on the far side. Coming into the box, looking to cross. There's the cross. And Milken comes back and sends it over the end line. Give credit to Milken, but also Thunder Basin. He needed a one-touch and then let that thing loose. And luckily for Riverton, for whatever reason, and I'm still not 100% sure why, looks like Nunez decided to touch it twice before he shot. Leads to a corner kick. Goes across the mouth. Has Cox beat? No. It does wind up just missing the head of a couple of Thunder Basin players. Goes over the end line. Will be a goal kick to be taken by Terry. Terry gets it caught up in the wind. He was trying to get out Jackson Larson on the near side. Wind is blowing left to right from end zone to end zone, if you will, or goal to goal here on the field. But also there is a bit of a front to back going for the players at left to right, or right to left, I should say, for Riverton. And it grabbed a hold of it, sent it out of bounds. Throw in by Thunder Basin is going to be too far. Go over the end line. Another goal kick. Let's see if Terry will take that again or if Ryan Cox will take it. The one to watch out for, and we haven't heard a lot from, is Diego Baiza. He has the most goals on the season. He's the only guy with double digits, but they're pretty spread out as far as goals go. Goal kick intercepted. Riverton now fighting for it. Saltzgaver and Kyler Heil trying to get to it, and it's going to go off Kyler Heil out of bounds on the near side. It will be a throw for Thunder Basin. The throw is going to go off of, looks like Camden Heil, about 40 yards downfield, though, and it'll be a throw in for Thunder Basin. Throw in. Milken fighting for it, and they're going to call Milken for a foul. Boy, that was touchy. But nonetheless, it'll be a free kick just on the far side, far right, as far as the way we're looking. So here on the near side, it'll basically be slightly kind of like a corner kick, but without having to deal with the angle. Thunder Basin putting it into the box. Header. No, gets a knee on it, and it'll go wide. Well, it'll go high and wide left, out of bounds, over the end line. Free goal kick for the Wolverines here. Credit Thunder Basin, they've come out with more aggression and a little more focus here in the second half, trying to get the equalizer on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Goal kick right to Kyler Heil. He looks for a pass to center, but nobody there to take it. Goes back to Landon Withrow. Withrow will send it far downfield, and it'll be chased after. I don't think anybody will get to it before it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Thunder Basin. Throw in, intercepted, and we've got a shove. And oddly enough, okay, they reverse it and give Jackson Larson all the credit in the world. Coach on the field, he argued it and got the reverse because he was like, wait, what? Why are you pointing our way? That is Thunder Basin's ball. Terry will take the free kick from the 45 because it was Kyler Heil who went up face full of turf, sent into the box, bounces once, bounces twice, giving chases. Jackson Larson, goalkeeper, all sorts out of whack. Milken going to try and cross it and just hits it. They were in a chase. Goalkeeper came all the way out, got way out of his off his line. Now they get it into Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver has to beat two. Can't beat two, gets it to Larson. Trying to get it back to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver with it towards the end line. Beautiful pull back into himself, and he's shoved down, and we have a penalty kick. He was just shoved out. He went up in the air, and they shoved him in the air, so he gets up no problem. But, boy, it was dramatic. It looked good for the ref, no doubt. And so we get this clock stop with 30:54, and Saltzgaver will take a penalty kick here, and he drew this one. So Riverton going to look for – no, he's not going to take it, even though he drew it. Jackson Larson with it, and that will be fitting after yesterday. Come on, Jackson. Jackson has it down. Keeper making his moves. Here it is. Goal! Jackson Larson! And it is 2-0 Riverton. They get the insurance goal, and you can't be happier for him. Yesterday, an own goal, one that was pretty much on him. He couldn't get his hips turned and send it in. The other one just trying to clear it out of the box with Cox having had to dive for a save. Just couldn't get it out. And you hear probably, hopefully, the Go Big Reds from the Riverton faithful. Good amount of crowd traveling, and Riverton leads 2-0 on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. I'm happy for Jackson Larson. I'm happy the coach decided to let him take it, or to peg him to take it. Kickoff sent all the way downfield. Now taken back by Riverton, sent further back. It's going to go out of bounds off Thunder Basin. Throw in past midfield for Milken. Milken trying to get Larson. Bounces over a defender. Now a second defender. Saltzgaver trying to get on it. So's Jackson Larson. Larson comes away with a 6 out, and Saltzgaver's going the other direction. But Jackson is going to get down there, and boy, he's playing his A game, and that's saying something, because usually you get an A effort and A game out of him no matter what. The ball goes out of bounds just because he chased down the pass with Saltzgaver going the other direction, throwing in the attacking third. Trying to throw it to Saltzgaver, and it's just out of his reach, and it'll go over the inline for a goal kick. But we are now at the 30-minute mark left here in regulation. Riverton 2-0. Of course, the first goal by Hunter Saltzgaver less than 2 minutes in. And then just in the 31-minute mark, it was Jackson Larson. Saltzgaver drew the penalty kick, and Jackson Larson buries it. They get a hold of the goal kick. Colby Brink on the far side. Trying to clear it. They get it out to Terry. Terry will send it forward, playing with the wind a bit, hoping it'll bounce once or twice. It does. Oh, it went over, they're going to say. Good cross by Colby. I don't think it had gotten to a crashing Kyler Heil, but it is, instead goes over the inline. We now get Asher Kinsler and Austin Romero. They'll come in for Kyler Heil and Colby Brink. Stolen away by Riverton off the goal kick and gotten up quickly to Larson. He turns, fires just wide left. Goal kick. So Riverton really feeling it now. Goal kick sent forward, sent back in by Romero. Headed down by a Bolt and sent towards the center. Terry gets away with a little shove there, but just a little one to get possession. And then just abuses a midfielder trying to take it from him. Just crossed it between his legs and kept possession. Long pass, though, intercepted, sent forward by Withrow to Romero. Romero trying to send it forward. No one on a run there to get to it. Taken by the Bolts back line, sent to midfield. Trying to come down Main Street, and it's sent forward. Camden Heil gets in front of it, gets up to Peyton Larson. Larson through one, probably won't get through another. Doesn't. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bolts as it was last touched by Peyton Larson. Throw in, and yeah, Peyton Larson going to get called for a shove on that one. Fully extended of the elbow and a forearm in the back. It'll set up a free kick by Rivera from the 35 of Riverton. So 45 yards out. Sent towards the box, headed, and goal. And that just shouldn't have happened. Quite frankly, just should not have happened. as it is 2-1. Ryan Cox caught flat-footed, and it didn't come in with any pace, just went off ahead, and just wasn't well played by any of the back lines. So Riverton losing focus there for a minute, has to get it back as we now start back, and I didn't get the clock started in time. So the home team, of course, they're getting their fans into it. We're trying to get time back. Stolen away by Riverton. Riverton into the attacking third. Pushing down Saltscaver with it. They want the goal back. Almost got through, but Rivera with a timely header. Able to deflect the pass. Sent back forward by Withrow. Withrow to Romero. Romero trying to get to Kinsler. Taken by a defender and sent forward, but sent right back by Terry. Larson gets it taken away and sent back. Camden Heil give a run towards it, and it'll bounce all the way back to Cox here as we are 2-1 after the answer. I'm not even sure who that hit. It got deflected a little bit, but everybody for Riverton kind of bit flat-footed, and I think partly because it was 45-yard free from goal where the free kick was, and they just relaxed maybe a little bit. But they're not going to go out without a fight here at home. Thrown by Riverton. Taken by Saltscaver down the near side. He tries to go towards the box. It's kicked out of bounds. Throw-in is to Romero. Romero to Larson. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton again. He throws it down towards Saltscaver, down in the corner. Saltscaver trying to get through, leaves it for Jackson Larson, and Larson has it taken away on the give and go. It's going to go out to Milken. Milken trying to come forward. Trying to get it up to Jackson Larson, and it's sent right back out of bounds. Now let's keep the play down here, fellas. Throw in by Romero, headed by the Bolts, and right back out of bounds. So Romero moved by 8 feet forward and throw it in again. Throws it into Saltscaver. Saltscaver trying to work towards the end line. Works through one defender, now two. Now has to come back, and they get a hold of it. Now is working into the box. Out to Jackson Larson. Larson with a cross. Header is missed. It winds up with Kinsler. Kinsler deflects it down towards Peyton Larson's feet. And Kinsler trying to get, they're going to get Peyton Larson with a trip. So it'll be a free kick. Of course, what you expect, both teams laying it all on the line here now as one of their seasons is going to come to an abrupt end. It's going to go all the way on the goal kick, all the way a couple bounces up to Ryan Cox. Or on the punt, excuse me, not the goal kick. Ryan Cox wings it forward to Peyton Larson. Larson trying to get it into Kinsler. It's going to be sent out of bounds, I do believe. Nope, it's going to be saved by the Bolts, but nope, they're going to say he didn't save it. Be nice if they whistle a little quicker. Colby Brink will come in, and Saltscaver will get a blow. I'd expect that is cup of water, breathe for 2 minutes, and then come right back. Throw in by Riverton. Goes over the head of Colby Brink. He'll give a sprint onto it. And it'll be sent upfield, but sent right back by Terry. And this one, the wind's going to grab while it's up in the air, but it was well out of bounds anyway. Withrow to Terry. Terry sending it forward, trying to get to Brink. Headed by Rivera. Taken away by Kinsler, and Kinsler can't control it. It'll go out of bounds for a throw-in for Thunder Basin. Cross intercepted at midfield, but then taken away again by Thunder Basin. They'll send a long pass. Too much pace on it. It'll roll all the way to Ryan Cox. So now that insurance turning into the differential. Try and roll it out to Christopher Milken. He has it stolen. It'll roll out of bounds off of Milken. Quick throw by Thunder Basin. They get into the box. Good job by Camden Heil to keep him away from it and keep him out. Heil trying to get through and get something open so he can send at least somewhat downfield. Unable to get out of the attacking third. Thunder Basin cross. Sent back in. Camden Heil. Not a great shot. And shot! Not a great clearance, and Ryan Cox dives for it and grabs it. No rebound. Great save by the senior basketball, football, soccer, baseball player. Plays every team sport we have in Riverton, at Riverton High School and elsewhere, since we play Legion baseball. Punt is intercepted by Thunder Basin. Looking to bring it up. Goes to Peyton Larson. Larson mishits as well. Bad play by Thunder Basin and Larson. Thunder Basin comes away with it. Turning, going towards center. No one really there. Camden High will send it to the far side and out of bounds. As we go into 22 minutes to play. And on the quick throw, a lightning throw sent in and a quick shot with some speed to it. But Ryan Cox hasn't played well, just moves slightly to his left and grabs it out of the air. Punt is to Jackson Larson, who takes it out of the air and sends it forward. Goes back now to Camden High. Will send it forward, looking to get it to Colby Brink. Can't do it, but it'll go to Peyton Larson. Larson sending it forward for Brink. Rivera giving chase. Rivera trying to keep from having to go out of bounds, but has no choice as Brink stays right there with him. It'll be a throw-in, and Hunter had his water and had his breath, and so did Kyler. And Kyler Highland and Hunter Saltzgaver will come back in. Hunter will come in and get Trenton Weber, and Kyler Heil will come in for Peyton Larson. So Heil, it looks like, no, Heil won't take it. Now Terry will step up to take the throw-in here. It's about at the 15. Throw in, looking to get it to Saltzgaver, going towards the end line. Saltzgaver able to keep it from going out, trying to get to Colby Brink. Colby surrounded by 3, trying to play through them all. Gets through 2 of them, can't get through the third one, and it goes out of bounds off Colby. Throw in, Terry gets involved. Brink also trying to steal it. Saltzgaver, and he goes down. He wasn't tripped, though, they say, and no foul. Goes back to Terry, and Terry kicks it, and it will not go out of bounds. Saved by Thunder Basin. And Thunder Basin just highway robbery there by Saltzgaver as he stuck one foot in and got it. Should have been a whistle right there. Colby Brink had a straight line to the ball, and he was grabbed from behind and held. I'm not for small fouls, but that was just player impeding the player. And in any sport, that's usually going to be a whistle, especially in, soccer, hockey, or basketball, the ones where it's kind of a little more important. Football would just be a hold. Under 20 minutes now. We're over halfway through the second half here in regulation. We have 19:37 left. With Riverton with a 1-goal lead in this win-or-go-home matchup. Thunder Basin's going to pass it all the way back to their keeper to try and reset things after there was a little bit chaos at midfield. Sent forward, Heil with the header to Romero, to Jackson Larson, back to Romero, back to Jackson Larson. Sends it forward. Jackson the only one kind of giving chase, and the keeper will pick it up. Thunder Basin fans a little reckless, a little rowdy here with the keeper telling him, come on, let's go. And they realize 20 minutes is not a long time in this game, and you've got to get one. Ball, it looked like Heil looking to let it go out of bounds. It never did. Heil takes it away. Heil will send it out of bounds now, and it'll be a throw-in for Thunder Basin as we're under 18:45 to play. And Asher Kinsler, it was headed on the throw by Heil, and Kinsler, the little youthfulness there, it was going towards his chest, and he put up both his hands in front of his chest as if to stop it. It startled him, and he gets the handball. And now we've got Rivera taking a free kick from the 20. He's already led to an assist on one of these from the 35. This is from near side 20 into the box. Kinsler able to get a chest on it. And now it's sent up, and a good shot. Even better save by Ryan Cox, who uses that jumping ability, gets it with both hands, and comes down with it. But a good shot attempt there by Thunder Basin at the 18-minute mark. Punt is going to be just no spin at all. It's going to bounce at midfield and go out of bounds. It will be a throw for the Bolts as Peyton Larson will get ready to come back in. He will come in for Austin Romero.
Number 26, Andrew Scott.
Substitution for Thunder. Thunder Basin sound system's it's just so clear. It's like it's kind of funny because it's a high school size stadium, but with a press box and equipment that rivals most mid-sized colleges. Throw in is going to go off of Riverton, and it'll go over the inline, so it'll be a corner kick, another opportunity. Again, Thunder Basin has dominated the second half as far as aggression goes, as far as playing aggressive and playing in this side of the field. Here's the corner kick. It's going to go wide. Oh, Kyler Heil got a foot on it as it went sailing over the goal, and Ryan Cox had to play it very quickly as it went off Kyler and was headed towards goal. He'll punt it here. Off the head, but intercept. No, Terry misplays it. Camden Heil's going to have to clean it up. Gets pushed down, no foul. Yes, they do finally call it as they slow down, and it was only going to be Asher Kinsler was really or Landon Withrow, was the only guy in the way of the Bolt and Ryan Cox. It was going to be a good opportunity. They do call the foul as they should. Quickly taken by Terry to Milken. Milken up to Larson. Larson to Peyton. Or Peyton, Jackson to Peyton. Jackson able to get it, but he's going to get called for the shoulder shiver there. Quite honestly, it wasn't needed. I think he's going to get the ball anyway. Just want to make a little contact. It'll be Thunder Basin free kick here deep in their own territory. Sent down the far sideline and out of bounds. Or sent down the near sideline out of bounds. And here comes Trenton Weber. He'll come in for Kinsler. And barring another goal scorer, I have a feeling certain guys, Saltzgaber, the Larsons, Weber, Milken, Terry, Heil, Withrow. We're probably going to ride or die with these guys the rest of the way. Thrown by Milken, goes over Jackson Larson, but goes to Weber. And we have an injury on the field. Yellow card, actually, they just stopped it for a moment. There is a yellow card given. Weber is down. He was undercut. Yellow card against Thunder Basin, hence the time. I thought they both went down pretty hard. Weber does get back up. So we have our first booking of the day. And it'll be a free kick for Riverton from the 45. Terry will take it. Terry eyeing it up. Milken now going forward. Here he goes, trying to take advantage of the wind. It didn't cooperate, quite honestly. Coming onto it, trying to get it back is Colby Brink. He gets it at least momentarily, and he does get it. Good job by him fighting for it now and taken away by the Bolts. Bolts on the far side. Long pass. Only Camden Heil back. He's going to have to make sure he doesn't overplay it as Withrow, and he does overplay it. Getting into the box. Shot! And he hits the outside portion of the goal. He had a wide open goal as Cox came off his line, and Cox just, again, took the angle away. Credit to Withrow and Terry both trying to sprint back to help Camden Heil. Just did not have the speed to get there just in time. But for Riverton, luck shines on them, and you make your own luck here with 14:45 or 14. Oh, well, we're way ahead, aren't we? Okay, now we're back on with 14:35 left. It'll go out of bounds on the goal kick, thrown by Thunder Basin, and the fans and the players starting to move with a little more urgency. Fans starting to be a little more agitated, trying to get them to move quickly. Stolen away by Saltzgaber to Milken. Larson now winds up with Saltzgaber now to Jackson Larson, sent towards the box. Nobody for Riverton really there. Sent back forward. Milken trying to get in front of it, and now it's going to roll all the way to Cox as Milken missed it. And no harm, no foul there as it wastes a little time. Goes back to Cox, who can clear it out of the area. 13:55 left. Riverton leading by 1. Not just trying to be happy to get to state, but to win at least one game in the state tournament. And I have a feeling we're going to see, nope. Milken, however, does know how soccer is played as far as acting, maybe flopping a bit as he goes down. It was legitimate he went down. Milken's a tough kid, but when he's on the ground, he kind of rolled back and forth like he was really hurt and then came right back up. Terry with the punt. Taken away by Thunder Basin. But it does roll to Peyton Larson. Larson to Saltzgaber. Now it's ping-pong back and forth. And now stolen away by Thunder Basin. And Trenton Weber is going to get a yellow here. No, he gets a red. Red card.
For the Wolverines, number 25, Austin Romero.
No, yellow card. It looked red at first. It looks like it's going to be a yellow card because they are allowing him to substitute here. And I was shocked by that. It looked red in the light. Evidently, it was not. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so free kick here from Rivera from the 44, and it's going to go bouncing right up into Ryan Cox's breadbasket, so he'll look to clear it. I was about to say, that's the one thing, Trenton, that we can't have is a red card right now because they're going to be sending guys forward. We don't need to give them a man advantage. Punt's going to go out of bounds in the Thunder Basin half at the 40. Throw-in's quick and winds up going to Peyton Larson, but he has it taken away. And Landon Withrow will get a boot on it, but just goes straight up. Milken trying to take it out of the air and get it going back the other direction. And Christopher Milken beats one, beats two, and it goes out of bounds off Thunder Basin. Throw-in winds up with the bolts, but Peyton Larson intercepts it and now sends it forward. It's going to take a couple of bounces. Rivera will have to send it backwards. Terry should be able to play it right back forward. Instead of settling it, though, takes it right out of the air, and the bad spin basically takes it straight up where the bolts will take it over. Looking to send it forward. They can't, and Larson able to fight for possession. Hasn't won it yet. Does win it now. Larson beats one, now beats a second. Up to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber trying to send it forward for Jackson. Jackson's Larson on the run. Towards the box on the outside. Looks for a cross. Can't get it. Trying to get a second one. Goes down for a second. It'll be sent out of bounds off of Thunder Basin. Throw-in will be taken by Jackson Larson. Throw-in is to Saltzgaber. He's down in the corner. Now he'll look to cross, and just too much heat on it. Goes screaming all the way to the other side. Colby Brink able to save it momentarily and then taken away. He's able to save it from going out of bounds, taking away Thunder Basin, looking to push forward. Camden Heil could have settled the ball there, didn't, and the spin is getting him. It goes backwards because of the wind. Guys, settle it down, then send it forward. Now, Thunder Basin, 3-on-4 break here. About as best numbers as you're going to get if you're them. They get to the outside. Stepping in front of it is Camden Heil. It'll go over the end line. We'll have a corner kick as we approach single digits here. 10:50 left. Clock rolling. Substitution now for Thunder Basin. And maybe I was right. Maybe that was a red card. I've not seen one here. Maybe you're allowed to substitute it out. Corner kick snatched out of the air by Ryan Cox with 10.5 minutes left. Cox with the punt. Sent forward, Saltzgaber, get him for a little dangerous play there. Foot got up around the head. Now, it wasn't intentional because the head came down to try and play it, which is funny because Hunter's not that tall, and he was going to play it with his leg, and the other guy was trying to bend over to play it with his head, and don't want those two things to crash into each other. Long free kick taken, and it's going to go out of bounds off the head of Camden Heil. It will be a throw for Thunder Basin. 9:48, 9:47 left. Riverton wanting to come down here, not just be happy to be here, not just play in state for the first time in quite some time, but also gain a victory and play for something meaningful tomorrow, especially for a program trying to build. Throw-in is into the box by the Bolts. Milken gets taken to the ground, and it will be a free kick. And if you take down Chris Milken, I don't care about his size. You take down Chris Milken, you've done something. Now, he knows how to enhance it when he goes down, but he was thrown down pretty hard on a shove. And it'll be Terry will take the free kick as we're now under 9.5. Or they stopped the clock again at some point in time. So we'll get it back on time again. They stopped it for like 30 seconds. Not sure where I missed that. Maybe it's because I'm trying to go get the ball there. And now Hunter trying to get through after a mistake by Thunder Basin. Thunder Basin going to have no choice but to send it out of bounds. So, yeah, it was just a yellow card on Trenton Weber because here he comes back. He'll come in for Kyler Heil. Riverton's Jackson Larson will look to throw it in here. Jackson with a very good throw, very strong with it. But the odd part is with it, too, he kind of torques his body and his arms just to get every little inch out of it. If I tried to do that, I would be in bed for 3 days, complaining about my side, my back, whatnot. Then again, Jackson's 18 at the oldest, I'm guessing, and I'm 50. But foul on after the throw-in. Saltzgaber's going to have a free kick from the 35 here. He's going to take his free time. They don't want Romero near it. And they get it over. They tap it and get it to Saltzgaber. Back to Peyton Larson, though. Down towards in the box, trying to go in line. And it's going to be kicked out by Thunder Basin. And it's going to be past, Christopher Milking, a little bit off guard, but makes up the ground. Fighting for it possession at midfield, now sent to the center by the Bolts. Bolts wanting to go far side, just too much on it. And it'll roll out of bounds, throw in for the Riverton Wolverines. 7:39, 7:38, 7:37 left. Here, Riverton clinging to a 1-goal lead. They led by as many as 2. Thunder Basin finding the equalizer, or not equalizer, but the first one in the middle of the second half. Of course, Riverton has held a lead all but 1 minute and 50 seconds of this matchup. Gantenbein checking in, throwing goes to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber wanting to try and put it out there for Jackson Larson, just not enough on it to get it past the defenders. Taken by the Bolts. Bolts have to come backwards as Romero and Saltzgaber giving a little bit of grief. Now it's going to go over the side. It's headed towards out of bounds. Can Milken get it? He cannot. It will go out of bounds for a throw-in with 6:50 left here from Thunder Basin High School. Throw in. Romero fighting for it, and we've got timeout on the field. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, we have a player down. Did not see that to the right. It is Chris Milken who's down. And the trainer is on top of him almost immediately. I didn't see any contact. He touched it last before it went out of bounds trying to save it. Not sure if he tweaked an ankle. Yeah, that's what it looks like he did. As he comes up favoring it, Chris Milken gets a nice ovation from the crowd, from the partisan crowd. Both of them don't want to see anybody hurt, but Milken playing tough. He's now taking his shoe off. Look like they're going to tape it. And we did not get it started in time. So let's get the time right back. It'll be a goal kick as it was sent out by Thunder Basin. Goal kick doesn't go very far, and it's taken away by the Bolts. Sent in towards the goal. Jackson Larson goes back and shields it. It'll go over the end line. Will goal kick again. And boy, what a luxury for Riverton that all you have to do is Chris Milken goes out. He's played great defensively. He's back up on his feet. Is you have Jackson Larson just slide back there. Arguably the best defender for Riverton, who's been playing midfield. Long pass out to Saltzgaber. Trying to beat Rivera, he does. Looking to send it forward for Brink. Brink, Brink just too much of a panic there. Or just didn't realize how open he was and fired. The goalkeeper's coming out, and he just took a swing at it, didn't let things slow down, and it went way to the right. Just spun right off of him. Just not the opportunity that play really deserved. But Colby now trying to make up for it. He's on a run down, and it's going to be cleared out. Sent back by, nope, not sent back, but Jackson Larson with the header. Terry trying to take it away, and the Bolts come away with it, sending it down the near side. Camden Heil giving a run. He'll send it out. Oh, now that's surprising. I figured he'd send it out of bounds. You can tell Camden Heil not as fast as he has been. He's getting a little winded out there. So he sends over the inline. Will be a corner kick with under 4:50 to play in regulation. No ties here. We'll play 2 10-minute extra times. And it's in the goal. Olympico. Ryan Cox went up for it, couldn't get to it, couldn't tip it, and it found the goal. So we are tied up here at the 4:38 mark. And now it comes even more critical on Heil sending that over the end line instead of out of bounds. And Ryan Cox is not happy with himself. You can tell by the way he's kind of shaking his head because he had an opportunity to try and get up for it, couldn't quite reach it. And Thunder Basin with 4:37 to play has tied it back up. Be Riverton ball. And if we go to extra time, we're going to have to, you and I are going to have to start having a conversation because of the state semifinal coming up here. It's not starting until 2. It is 12:39 now. We're back underway. Sending it forward is Weber. Does Riverton have one more in him? Up to Gantenbein quickly. Gantenbein trying to play through, cannot do it. Stolen by the Bolts. Work for stolen, sent forward, and now sent out of bounds. It'll be a Riverton throw, 4:15 to play. Larson, throw in to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver getting a hold of it. He's immediately triple teamed. They try and send it forward. Cannot. It winds up with Austin Romero. Romero trying to play forward, and now it will be cleared out, but only momentarily. Heil to Weber. Back to Weber, and sent out of bounds by Trenton. It'll be a throw-in for the Bolts. Free kick here after a foul on the inbound, it looks like, or a foul before it, by Rivera. Rivera sending it towards the box, headed back out by Heil. Saltzgaver trying to get to it, but they'll pass it back to Rivera to keep it away from him. Sent towards the box. Ryan Cox is going to come all the way out and smother it. Didn't like what he was seeing. 3:15 left in regulation, 2-2 here. And we're going to have, I think we got to stop the clock too. We do. We'll stop it as well for a substitution by Thunder Basin. Cox will punt it. I'm surprised they let the substitution happen right here. Looks like it might have been an injury substitution, just simply because it was in play. So Ryan will drop the ball, and then the ref will hand it right back to him. The craziness of the drop. There's 3:08 left. We'll have our clock back on time here in just a second as Cox will lean over and pick it up. Punt is going to wind up going off of a Thunder Basin player, a couple of them, but still in kind of the same spot. Terry misplays it, and Terry's just grabbed from behind on a hold, and they call nothing. And he sends it out of bounds. Throw in. Stolen away by Withrow. Withrow to Weber. Weber is going to go off of Thunder Basin. 2:34 to play in regulation. All tied up here. Throw in by Peyton Larson. He does the same thing, the wrenching of it. It's stolen away by the Bolts, trying to send it forward. They've got something working. Cox coming way off his line, grabs it on the slide, and nullifies the opportunity for the Bolts. And we've got a foul of some sort. Yep, we've got a foul on Riverton. Beforehand, they let him play the advantage. Free kick from the 13. Coming up for Thunder Basin. Of course, any score here for either team is probably the winning score. Free kick. So important. Cox has the wall where he wants it. Shot. and way high and wide right.
And for the Bolts, number 7, Ruben Cabrera.
Be a goal kick. It'll be taken by Terry. Minute and a half left. Riverton seemingly in no hurry. Christopher Milken is now going to check back in. As soon as they give him the opportunity, they're not going to give it to him right now. It's going to wind up with Colby. Colby trying to head it in towards Saltzgaber. It instead goes out and out of bounds, thrown by the Bolts. Bolts definitely with more enthusiasm, more aggression going here, and they're going to get a corner. Are they going to let Milken in? We're under a minute to play here. Not like this. Oh, heartbreaking if it happens. 50 seconds left. Here comes the corner. Sent in and on target and saved by Jackson Larson, who was standing on the far side, got a foot in there. They had Cox beat, perfect header. Basin trying to come forward. Riverton just trying to survive right now. 30 seconds left. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Riverton. Jackson Larson will take it. And Milken will come back in.
And for the Wolverines, number 16, Chris Milken.
Throw in by Larson. 10 seconds left. Probably nothing going to happen here, as it'll be cleared out or cleared up by Camden Heil. And there is, we're going to go to extra time. I think 10 minutes. We'll clarify that. But we'll be right back as we're headed to ET here on WYO Today.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt. and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
And welcome back to Wire Today's coverage of the 4A State Soccer Consolation Bracket, where the Riverton Wolverines and host Thunder Basin here at Thunder Basin High School are tied at 2, going to ET. Riverton will start this going left to right, and Thunder Basin will start with the ball the first of 2 10-minute halves. Then we will have penalty kicks, and we'll get to what we're as soon as we get the clock started, and we are underway here in the first half of extra time. It is not golden goal. It is not sudden death, in other words. Thunder Basin quickly coming up and going to be intercepted originally by Christopher Milken, but taken away by the Bolts. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to stay with you for the entirety of this. I hate it when people leave a game that's so tight. What it does mean is that there is a good chance, potentially, especially when we go to penalty kicks, that the girls' game for the state semis will start a little bit late. We are planning on no click it or ticket post-game show. If you want to hear player of the game and stuff, I will give that out no later than, probably in the first half, but no later than halftime of the girls' game. Because I doubt I'll have any pregame show either. So Riverton with the steal is going to get it into attacking third, looking for a throw. So we're going to immediately kind of sign off after this is over and start packing up and driving across town so we can get more action than possible. Cross, sent towards goal by Kyler Heil and stopped by the keeper. Good shot there by Kyler. First shot on goal for either team of this extra time, half number 1. Sent forward and intercepted by Terry. Terry to Brink. Brink trying to get past, cannot. Bolts will send it forward, but Landon Wetherill will head it to Larson. Larson trying to get it to Saltzgaver, overshoots him, and now a long pass sent forward. Camden Heil going to be able to easily track it down. Gets fully turned, sends it to Jackson Larson, who keeps it in bounds. Kyler Heil trying to fight through and get to it. Cannot. Sent forward by the Bolts on the far side. Coming through, Landon Withrow will send it out of bounds in about the 30-yard line of Thunder Basin. So he clears it out. It'll be a throw-in. Riverton leading for all but about 4 minutes of this game. First minute 50 and really the last 3 minutes. So call it 5 as Thunder Basin in the second half able to get some equalizers after 2 goals by Riverton. Looking for Colby Brink on a long cross from Hunter Saltzgaver. It's not there. Taken away by Thunder Basin. He's onside, and he's got a chance. He's coming towards goal. Sent wide. Cox takes the angle and unable to get to it and go out for a goal kick. So best opportunity for either team, obviously, right there by the Bolts. As we are in extra time. Terry going to send it forward, looking for Peyton Larson. Goes to Brink. Brink trying to get it to Saltzgaver. They've got it where he might be able to run underneath it. He gets past one. He got to get past another. He goes down. He's not fouled. That was just a good takeaway by Thunder Basin. I think he wanted it. Stolen away by Colby Brink momentarily, but taken back by Thunder Basin. Basin trying to work near side, and they're going to send it out of bounds with 6:50 here to play in the first half of extra time. 2-2 on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. Throw in. Brink heads it. Trying to get it to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver unable to get it. Has it stolen away for a moment. Then sent back. And now it'll be taken by Terry. Terry trying to play through. Gets it to Larson. Larson to Brink. Brink trying to send it upfield, and it's going to go out of bounds. Colby just kind of misplayed that, let it go past him, and he should have taken it right as it was with him and wouldn't have been a threat to go out of bounds. And he had a little room to play. Thunder Basin with the throw-in. And they've got something working now. They've got one of the goal scorers coming down, and Camden Heil steps in front, sends it out of bounds. And there's the illegal throw again. Thunder Basin sprinting in the throw. And it's going to go out of bounds. Corner kick over the end line. They want a PK, does Thunder Basin. And I'm sorry, folks. I'm not meaning to single out a kid, but it's number 7 for Thunder Basin. Sprints through every throw in and has feet up in the air. They've called him twice for it, and they let him get away with it that time. That's infuriating. It's a real simple thing. Corner kick sent towards the mouth of the goal, headed out originally by Riverton, but back into the box. Weber gets a hold of it, unable to get it cleared too far down, and here comes Thunder Basin back into the box. Now on the outside, on the near side, trying to work towards the inline, gets through, now stolen away, sent forward, but there's number 7. He's going to line up a shot, and it's going to be way high and go into the netting that is set up, I think, to keep the ball from going all the way into the parking lot. It'll be a goal kick for Riverton as we're now halfway through extra time period number 1. Taking it headed forward. Now Saltzgaver. Does he have the gas to get to it? And he does not. Cannot get to it before it's off over the end line. He was giving everything he had. Terry had sent it forward for him. If he gets to it, he's going to have a good opportunity. And now we have 2 balls on the field. Says, I know of this is our second game to go to extra time here on the Wild Today Family Network. Says, I know Lander Valley had, I think it was the girls, went to penalty kicks and won on that. Punt intercepted, or goal kick intercepted by Larson, but taken back by Thunder Basin. Landon Withrow getting held all the way, and they're going to call foul on Landon Withrow. Okay. Set up a free kick. It'll be taken by Rivera, and he's good at him. From the 39, right about where he had, not too far away from where he had one of his assists. He's going to send it towards the box. And it's going to be headed out by Camden Heil. Coming onto his Thunder Basin, though, sending it back into the box. Trying to clear it out. Thunder Basin looking to get a shot. Going to have possession of it on the near side. Looking to cross over, gets it to 7. Now on the outside of the box, and we have a whistle and stop clock. With 3:21, somebody went down. Are we going to get a booking here? Referee's walking with some purpose. Nope, he's just setting where the line's going to be. And down goes the player again, and actually they hadn't stopped the clock. I thought they had. And he's going to be helped off by some trainers. So we're going to let the clock keep going to try and get it back to close to even without having to type it in here. That requires a little more work. So there we go, 3:05 left. It'll be a free kick right outside of the box. And here it comes, going across goal. Ryan Cox sets it down, and he dives back for it. And Jackson Larson came diving in, trying to throw his body in front of it. Ryan Cox kind of had it bounce off of him a bit, reached back and grabbed it, and kept it from going in goal. But Jackson Larson, Superman to the ground, trying to throw his butt and his gut in front of it, not his hands. Weber with it. Weber trying to send it forward and sends it out of bounds. Thunder Basin definitely on the back of scoring 2 goals in the second half. Definitely has a little more in the tank, it seems. Not playing as tired. And Riverton's just going to have to find a way to either find a goal or get to penalty kicks, because here comes Thunder Basin again on the far side. They're definitely the ones with more to it. Milken called for the foul. Now they're just calling every little thing. So it'll be a free kick from about the 20. And here comes Rivera, I do believe, to take this. Nope. They're just going to let the player who was over there take it. As we're under a minute 50, it's going to be taken from the sideline right about the 13-yard line. Sent towards goal. It's high and headed just wide left, and it's going to roll all the way. Saved from going out of bounds by Thunder Basin, but Riverton may have forced the issue. They did. It'll be a throw-in by Thunder Basin. Under a minute and a half left in this first extra time period. I hate to say it, and I really do hate to say it. Right now, it feels like a matter of time for Thunder Basin. They're playing with more legs. They're playing with more enthusiasm. And Riverton really kind of needs to get something going here or play for PKs. It's sent all the way out off of the throw-in, out at midfield. But Thunder Basin ball, we're under a minute left in extra time. Throw-in. Weber trying to get in front of it, cannot do it. But Landon Withrow comes back, does get to it. Peyton Larson trying to get it out, and Thunder Basin's going to muscle him out of the picture, looking to come towards the center, now going to the far side. 40 seconds left in this first half. No matter what happens, even if they score right now, we will play another one. We'll play 2 extra time halves, 10 minutes in length each. So taken away now, Saltzgaver with it. Saltzgaver trying to get through. He's immediately double teamed, and it's taken away. 20 seconds left in extra time. Looking to cross, they do. Milken sends it back out the far side. Thunder Basin trying to get in there, and it's going to be sent out by Kyler Heil with 7 seconds left. They're going to throw it in. I don't think they've got time to get much. The throw in, there it is with 3 seconds, 1 second, no seconds. That is the end of extra time period number 1. We'll have one more. We'll be back in 2 minutes in this all tied up 2-2 on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard on WYO Today.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea. For right and freedom. For liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back. Riverton Thunder Basin tied at 2, going to the second of 2 extra time halves here on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard and on WYO Today. They will switch directions. Riverton now going right to left on the radio dial. 10 minutes. We're still tied up after that. It will be penalty kicks with one of the teams going home. And I hate penalty kicks. I just wish they finished it like hockey. You can just go to golden goal. They make it golden goal and finish on the field. Riverton trying to go down the near sideline. Jackson Larson puts it out too far in front of himself and has it taken away. Kyler Heil with the steal, though. Looking to get it to Romero. Stepping in front of it, but Peyton Larson gets it to Romero now. Romero just with a soft touch has it taken away. Larson kicks it off of Thunder Basin. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton. It'll be taken by Terry. A reminder that it is not sudden death. A score will still play this out. Stolen by Terry after the throw-in. Looking to cross into Heil, and it's just headed out. Back to Larson. Larson looking for Weber. Now here come the Bolts. Counterattack after the steal sent forward, and it's going to go all the way to Ryan Cox. He'll easily handle it. Picks it up like a can of corn. And we have 8:52 left here in regulation, and here in extra time, and the last of the actual soccer will play, and then we'll just go to not sudden death, but penalty kicks. Romero trying to steal it away, loses it, gets it over to Peyton Larson, though Larson looking to get it to Saltzgaber. Larson able to keep it from going out of bounds there, and now they're in the attacking third. Larson to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber back to Peyton Larson. Larson trying to get it through, can't do it. And they triple team him and take it away. He's still trying to fight for it to Romero. Romero trying to play for it, and it's going to be sent to the far sideline. Bolts now looking to counterattack. They've got something working on that far sideline. Landon Withrow will tap it out of bounds between the legs there. Nice little touch by Withrow with 7:58 left. Throw in fought for and won. Peyton just gassed. Looking to come on the far side, come out on the far side, cross right to Ryan Cox, who pelts it out of the air. And Thunder Basin's gassed too. They had nobody there for that cross. Nobody within 30 yards. So this is going to have, either way for either team, to this not go to penalty, somebody's going to have to find an extra level. Someone's going to have to find just one last bit of gas in the tank and make a great individual move, because right now, and here comes Thunder Basin coming through the middle. Shot wide right. And Cox seemingly do a better night because it's barely wide right to his right. But it goes over the inline. It will be a goal kick as we are going under 7 minutes here in the last half of extra time. Again, there will be no Click It or Ticket post-game show following this game, as we're going to pack up very quickly. We will award players of the game. If there's a goal here, we'll award it when it happens, but most likely. Header to Saltzgaber. Saltzgaber looking to cross over to Gantenbein. He should be probably the freshest of anybody. Tries to go for a header and throws his whole body up in there. Just can't get to it, and it's cleared out by the Bolts. It's going to work back towards the box. Cox didn't come out to it for a while. It was obvious what Camden High was trying to do, slow it up, and Cox finally did notice that and comes out and grabs it. 6:10 to play. But again, no clear ticket post-game show. We're going to pack up pretty much immediately. We will give, at least during the Or if we have any kind of pregame show for the girls, we'll give that. But we have to go cross town, and they're scheduled to start at 2. And we don't know how much we're going to have to fight for space because the press box at Thunder Basin dwarfs the one at Campbell County. Saltzgaver with it now. He's looking to cross it over to Larson. Larson trying to center it. Larson trying to center it into the box, and it's going to be cleared out by the Bolts. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds. Milken will with the throw in here pending. Milken throwing in for Jackson Larson, just goes right past him. I think he was planning on running up on it, and it just was too far. And this will go out of bounds again off the Bolts as we approach the midway point to this half. Milken trying to send it forward for Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver with it. It'll be a throw-in for him. They wanted a handball against Milken. I don't see why. Into Kyler Heil. Kyler Heil working the inline, trying to get it out. Cannot get it far enough out for Saltzgaver. And Thunder Basin will clear it out towards midfield. They don't have a whole lot of guys going forward either, but somehow 3-on-1, they come out of it with it. Bolts trying to push forward. Romero with a horrible tackle that missed 4 feet behind. Looking to cross over to the middle. They get it into the box. Milken getting over there, sends it out of bounds with 4:25 left. Riverton with the steal, sending it forward. Saltzgaver, it's going to be a test of speed here. Again, after Larson's pass, he gets taken down. They say no foul. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton with 4 minutes to play here in extra time. Trying to get it down to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver has it go off of the Bolts. It'll be a throw-in again in the attacking third. Can Riverton pull one out here? Throw-in. Larson. Larson to Kyler Heil, who's stripped from behind. And here come the Bolts looking to counter. Sending it to the near side, 3:35 to play. Intercepted by Heil, Camden Heil that is, but sent right back. Trying to beat Heil on the near side. Heil does a good job, sends it forward, but sent right back. Pressure galore from this Thunder Basin Bolts team with 3:15 to play. Romero, and they're going to call, okay. I don't, and Hunter Saltzgaver threw his hands up in the air. I agree I wouldn't have called the foul down here when Hunter Saltzgaver went down. I also wouldn't have called the foul down here. They were identical. Just guys who were exhausted, trying to do everything, and just kind of guys fall. Into the box, header! Ryan Cox gets a hold of it, deflects it, rebound attempt. No! Ryan Cox able to stop it. Great play by the keeper with 2:40 to play. Even Cox's punts aren't going as far. Gets it forward. Gantenbein trying to play for it. Gantenbein is the closest thing anybody's got to a fresher guy, and he's not overly fresh. Bolts steal it away, sending it cross. They've got 2 folks on the near side. One will go center now. Milken guarding one, Heil on the other one. Heil gets to it first, sends it out of bounds with 2:10 and counting. Throw in. Heil heads it right back, and he'll let it go out of bounds. Throw in again, under 2 minutes. Withrow trying to play it down, not trying to give up the corner kick. Him and Milken trying to fight for it. Withrow comes away with it, turns, tries to fire it downfield. It's deflected. It'll be a goal kick with 1:40 left and counting on that clock. Looking more and more like we're going to penalty kicks. Somebody's going to have maybe a last gasp coming on. We just had a substitution. I didn't see who came in. Romero's coming out. Peyton Larson, I think, just came back in. Heil trying to get it to Saltzgaver. Now Larson trying to go through. Cannot get through. Fighting with it for possession, though. It's going to go out of bounds off Thunder Basin. Minute 7, minute 6. They're going to have Christopher Milken throw it in. Milken trying to get it to Saltzgaver with 1 minute. Saltzgaver trying to get through. He's getting through, and then he just can't get through 4 guys. It just can't. I mean, nobody can. And this one's going to be cleared all the way back to Ryan Cox with 45 seconds. Saltzgaver got past 3. The 4th one just wasn't happening. Ball bounces at midfield with 35 seconds left. Headed a couple times back and forth. Now Milken trying to head it, doesn't get a lot on it, and Camden Heil will send it out of bounds with 25 seconds left. So only Thunder Basin, who throws in quickly, will have a chance here at all, if anybody does. 2 guys go to the ground, and it's just going to be sent forward with 13 seconds left. Rivera coming on it with 10 seconds left. Going to be sent forward, and Heil's going to send it out towards the far side, near sideline with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. We're going to penalty kicks. So we'll put it up as the 5th half. We'll be right back. We're tied 2-2 on the Golden Buffalo scoreboard. This thing, who goes on and who goes home, will be decided in PKs here on WYO Today.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Welcome back to WYO Today. Golden Buffalo scoreboard said these boys have played 100 minutes. That's not enough to get a winner, and it is going to penalty kicks between the 4-seed Thunder Basin, 3-seed Riverton Wolverines. I do believe it's best of 5. I've never called penalty kicks in the state of Wyoming, so I do believe it'll be best of 5 and then go into sudden death. It looks like Riverton will kick first as Spencer Clayball heads to goal. So the way we'll do this on the scoreboard is it was real simple. It will just be, they'll go up. They're tied at 2, and maybe surprising, maybe not. Wants to set the pace. Hunter Saltzgaver will take the first one. If Spencer Clayball can get a save here or get a miss. That's always one of the more important things is you can have a miss. And a lot of times guys get a little too tricky. So Saltzgaver will take the first one for Riverton. A huge start here potentially for the Wolverines. Whistle goes. Saltzgaver approaches and saved. He read Hunter going low and right, and the save is made, and that is absolutely huge. First one up, Ryan Cox now kind of has to answer, will be, I think that's number 8, Garrett Moore. Garrett Moore and Ryan Cox shot. Ryan Cox with a save! So right now, keepers defying odds. I was a keeper. I told you how hard penalty kicks are, period. And somehow, well, they both saved them with relative ease. Next up is Peyton Larson for Riverton. Here he comes. And he misses wide. Actually, that's Jackson Larson. Misses wide right. Again, trying to get too cute. But that's what can happen. I'm not trying to say he just barely missed, but that's usually the keeper's friends. Kicking here will be, it looks like, number 4, Jackson Moore, and he hits it in good. So now the pressure is on Riverton on this third kick. You do not want to miss this one. It'll be Peyton Larson taking it. And Riverton, I don't want to say it's not mathematically do or die, but it needs to be put in because Ryan Cox is going to have a lot of pressure on him, and it's high and in. Just that's how you want to take it. It was almost nonchalant by Peyton Larson. Just approached it, put enough air under it, and got it in. So we go to the 4th round. Ryan Cox is going to have to make a stop here or on the next one. They cannot trade after the miss. Kicking this one is going to be, looks like David Nunez. He approaches, sends it in, good. So now here is the deal as we go to kick number 5. If I'm not mistaken, Larson. No. 4th round. So that was the end of the 3rd. This is the 4th now. Still not do or die. It'll be Trenton Weber. Weber approaches and good. He was the 4th kicker for Riverton. 4th kicker for Thunder Basin will be Augustin Membrano. Ryan Cox would really like to get a save here. And he's not even going to be able to move on it. Great penalty kick. 5-4. So we enter the 5th round. So now here's what's got to happen as Chris Milken will step up to the line. Milken must hit this. And then Thunder Basin must miss or Cox get a stop. So Milken will take this. Game on the line where his foot. He approaches. Goal! Took it high, perfectly placed. And now Ryan Cox must get the stop. And they did the exact opposite. Saltzgaver was looking to get momentum. He missed. The best shooter on their team. The best free kicker on their team, Jorge Rivera, approaches with a chance to win it here. Ryan Cox must get the save or he must miss. And it's in and goal good. Thunder Basin will advance. Riverton is eliminated. And the sorrow and the just despair from the Riverton guys sitting at the line, just knowing what kind of happened. They gave up 2 goals, up 2-0. They go to Ryan Cox. Ryan Cox dove in the right direction, but he can't move until then. So here's what's going to happen. No Clicker Ticket postgame show. I got to pack up, and I've got to get over the Lady Wolverines versus the Lady Bronx here, and starting in about 40 minutes if they're on time. And starting in 40 minutes with a trip to the state championship on the line. It'll be on another broadcast. Look for the link on Facebook. I'll have it posted, or come to our WYO Today YouTube page. I'll have it up here shortly. For Kevin Shields, your final again. Thunder Basin 2-2 tied at the end of extra time. They win 4-3 on PKs here on WYO Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
The staff and board of the